Hello everyone, Brian Messarch, TK-2390, past Legion Commander. I joined the 501st Legion in 2004. Back in those days, I just wanted to be a stormtrooper. There was no big plans or aspirations beyond that. As the 501st Legion grew in numbers and notoriety and was embraced by LFL, we really began community outreach and charity work. And it's this charity work that really taught me a lesson. And it really started with one of my favorite memories. It was a mother, Kelly, who had requested the 501st Legion to send stormtroopers to her daughter Sarah's 13th birthday party. At the time, our garrison, we didn't really do birthday parties. But Kelly was very persistent, and finally she got me on the phone. And she explained to me that her daughter Sarah had cancer and had gone through chemotherapy and had some struggles. After listening to Kelly explain all of this, I finally relented. My wife Nicole and I and another trooper, we packed up and went to Sarah's house for her birthday party. When we first got there, Kelly showed us around the house and took us into Sarah's bedroom, which was the master bedroom. So it was a big room, and there's all these Star Wars paintings on the wall. Characters, murals, scenes from the movie. I was really taken aback, and I asked Kelly, who did all this artwork? She said Sarah did. Sarah painted everything by herself. And I told her I need to hire Sarah to come and paint my walls. It was very impressive. Kelly laid out to us that there were a couple of rules that she wanted us to follow. Sarah had lost all of her hair because of the chemotherapy and was very sensitive to this. So she wore a wig, and she didn't want anyone to know that she was wearing a wig. So we were told, be careful of touching her hair, touching her head, and there was a couple of other things, but that was the main thing. So we suited up, left. Sarah and a couple of her friends were brought in. They were singing happy birthday, and we came and knocked on the door. When stormtroopers came in, Sarah lost her mind. She was so happy. She was jumping up and down. The excitement just flooded the room. Her friends were jumping up and down, and she could not believe Darth Vader had sent stormtroopers to wish her a happy birthday. We began taking pictures with her and her friends and her family, and we even sang happy birthday to her. After about 20 minutes or so, maybe a half hour, Mom saw that Sarah was kind of losing some steam, losing some energy. So she said, you know what, the stormtroopers, it's time for them to go back to the Death Star. We went and we dressed down, and Kelly walked us out into the driveway. She was bawling. She was thanking us for coming and making such a big thing of Sarah's birthday party. She saw the light in Sarah's eyes and the happiness and enthusiasm. Kelly explained that for a few short minutes, Sarah was not worried about cancer. She wasn't worried about chemotherapy. She wasn't worried about being a teenager for the first time, because in her mind, stormtroopers came to see her on her birthday. Nicole and I got into the truck, and we were looking at each other, and we couldn't help it. We were bawling, tears streaming down our face. And for the whole hour-plus ride home, we just couldn't stop it. Eventually, we kind of moved on, and it was about 6 months later, Kelly got a hold of us through email and said that sadly Sarah had passed away. Again, she thanked us for coming to the birthday party. She assured us that Sarah told anybody and everybody who would listen almost every single day that stormtroopers came to visit her on her birthday. And it wasn't until that moment that I realized, Nicole and I, reading this email, we were crying again. And that's the impact that we had, the joy, the happiness that we brought. It was beyond a hobby. It was beyond something fun for us to do. We had impacted someone's life For at least a few short moments, we allowed Sarah to forget about all of her troubles, all of her worries, all of her cancer and chemotherapy. For a few short moments, we took her to a galaxy far, far away. And that's when I learned the charity and the community outreach. That's the reason why I'm a stormtrooper in the 501st Legion. And while I've had a lot of experiences doing a lot of things and meeting a lot of people from around the world because of the 501st Legion, always, first and foremost, I troop for the community outreach. I troop for the charity. Making an impact on people's lives is more than just a hobby. I know it's been some trying times lately, so I hope everyone is staying safe. Remember, if you can give help, give help. More importantly, if you need help, ask for help. Everyone stay safe and keep on trooping.